Hello, and welcome to Dr. Jerry Eddington's informational series entitled Work It Out Together, Resolving Conflict and Creating Positive Change. Dr. Jerry is the creator of Energy Connections and the co-creator of Lighten Up and Thrive. She offers her expertise and her wisdom as a life coach to facilitate powerful, transformative programs so that you can receive and experience joyful living for mind, body, and soul. If you would like to connect with Dr. Jerry, you may do so at her website, www.lightenupandthrive.com. My name is Ed, and I will be your host as we travel this wonderful journey together. This is Dr. Jerry's final segment on conflict resolution. Today we are going to discuss how to handle a difficult conversation delicately. No matter how much we would like to avoid it, at some point in our lives, we're going to need to have a difficult conversation with someone. Wherever you interact with people, at some point, problems will occur. But they don't have to be dreaded. With a few skills, you can actually have a conversation where everyone feels heard and respected. Here are a few thoughts to keep in mind the next time you have to approach a difficult conversation. Number 1, know what you want from the conversation. Before you approach the person, ask yourself what resolution you want from the conversation. Do you just need to vent? Do you need someone to make a change or do something differently? Or are you looking for an apology? The answer to these questions will help to clearly articulate what the problem is and how you would like to resolve it. Number 2, check in with yourself. How are your perceptions and experiences affecting your view of the situation? What buttons of yours are being pushed? And what boundaries feel violated? By checking in with yourself and asking the honest and sometimes hard questions, you will be able to clearly see your role, and that may affect how you approach the other person. Number 3, get centered. No one likes to have difficult conversations, but it can be easier if you are calm and centered when you approach the situation. Nervousness and tension is natural, but it doesn't have to paralyze you. When it is time to approach the other person, take a few moments to get centered. Take a few deep breaths and expect positive results. Number 4, find a neutral time and place to talk. Certain times and places are better than others to talk. Before you approach the person and jump right into the conversation, first ask if it is a good time to talk. If they say no, arrange another time to talk when you can both be present and available without interruptions. Number 5, admit your part in the situation. One of the best ways to neutralize a potentially heated situation is to admit your responsibility in the problem. By admitting your part, the other person will be more willing to hear your perspective and admit their responsibility too. Number 6, be clear about the problem and how you want to resolve it. Be clear about how the person's actions or words have affected you and what you would like to happen next. Stick to the topic at hand and do not refer to other situations. Speak in I statements, trying not to judge or blame. Try the sandwich approach where you start the conversation with something positive, then describe the problem or challenge, and finish with another positive statement. This helps to soften the blow to the other person. Number 7, stay cool. People don't like to be told that they have done something wrong. Regardless of how you deliver the message, some people will just find it hard to hear. Regardless of the response you get, stay cool and focus on the matter at hand. Number 8, get their perspective. Being open to hearing the other person's perspective is a powerful skill in resolving any conflict. If you have been hurt, this may be a difficult process for you. Try to remain open and look at the situation from their side. Calm your inner voice and just listen. Being open may change the way you feel about the situation and lead to a more collaborative outcome. Number 9, work toward resolution. Now that both parties have expressed themselves, it is time to start working toward a solution. Try to approach the situation with the attitude that you both want an amicable solution. Share your thoughts and ask what they think. Find something that you both like and build on it. All right, as usual, it's time to recap the suggestions for today. Here are the 9 thoughts on how to handle a difficult conversation delicately. Number 1, know what you want from the conversation. Number 2, check in with yourself. Number 3, get centered. Number 4, find a neutral time and place to talk. Number 5, admit your part in the situation. Number 6, be clear about the problem and how you want to resolve it. Number 7, stay cool. Number 8, get their perspective. And finally, number 9, work toward resolution. If you've been successful at staying centered, hearing the other person's perspective, admitting your role, and being clear about what you want, then you should be able to resolve any conflict situation. And that concludes the last part of Dr. Jerry's audio series, where you have learned numerous skills that you can implement right away to resolve conflicts that manage to surface in all areas of your life. Now, instead of dreading confrontations, you can feel much more equipped to effectively resolve them in a manner that leaves everyone feeling heard and respected. I hope you found this information to be valuable in enhancing your ability to resolve conflict with people in all areas of your life. Conflict is inevitable, and therefore everyone needs to know how to resolve it effectively. Resolve conflict and create synergistic relationships. To find out about other products and services that Dr. Jerry has to offer, please feel free to visit her website at www.lightenupandthrive.com. That's lightenupandthrive.com. Until the next time we meet, Dr. Jerry and I send you energy that you will be happy, that you will be at peace, and most importantly, that you will be safe.